In 2025, the world watches in astonishment. Siberia, a land long seen as an appendage of Russia, is stirring. A profound shift is underway, one with the potential to reshape the global order. For centuries, Siberia has been a source of immense wealth for Russia. Its vast natural resources have fueled Moscow's ambitions. Yet, the region has endured a legacy of exploitation and oppression. Now, inspired by Ukraine's fight for freedom, a new generation of Siberians is rising. They demand autonomy, even independence. The stakes could not be higher. The unimaginable is happening. Siberian volunteers are joining forces with Ukrainian soldiers. They fight side by side against a common enemy, Putin's regime. This unlikely alliance is a testament to the shared struggle for freedom. It is a powerful symbol of resistance against tyranny. The world holds its breath. Could this be the beginning of the end for Putin's grip on power? Siberia is the economic engine of Russia. Its vast territory holds a treasure trove of natural resources. Oil, gas, coal, diamonds, timber. Siberia has it all. These resources are the lifeblood of the Russian economy. They account for a staggering 80% of Russia's oil and gas production. They represent over 75% of the nation's total natural resource wealth. Without Siberia, Russia's economy would collapse. Siberia is also home to key military installations. These include nuclear weapons stockpiles and Pacific Fleet bases. The region's strategic importance to Russia cannot be overstated. It is the bedrock of Russia's military might. The Kremlin knows this. It has gone to great lengths to maintain control over Siberia. But for how long? The winds of change are blowing. Siberia's resources may soon fuel a different kind of power, the power of self-determination. The future of Siberia is uncertain, but its potential is undeniable. As the region develops, its people are beginning to envision a new path. Education and innovation are becoming the new pillars of Siberia's growth. With advancements in technology, Siberia is poised to become a leader in various fields. Renewable energy projects are also taking root, promising a sustainable future. The rich cultural heritage of Siberia continues to thrive, adding to its unique identity. The natural beauty of Siberia remains a source of pride and inspiration. As the people of Siberia look to the future, they are united by a common vision of prosperity and self-determination. Siberia's relationship with Russia has been one of exploitation and oppression. Since the 16th century, when Tsarist forces first conquered the region, Siberia has been treated as a colony. Its resources plundered, its people subjugated. The indigenous populations of Siberia, the Buryats, Yakuts, Evenks, and others, have faced centuries of cultural and economic marginalization. Under Soviet rule, Siberia's exploitation reached new heights. The region became a dumping ground for political prisoners and undesirables. Millions perished in the notorious Gulag labor camps. These camps dotted the Siberian landscape. They stand as chilling reminders of the brutality of the Soviet regime. The legacy of this dark chapter continues to haunt Siberia today. It fuels resentment towards Moscow. It strengthens the desire for autonomy. The history of Siberian exile dates back to the Tsarist era. Intellectuals, dissidents, and common criminals were sent to this remote land. They endured harsh winters and grueling labor. Soviet propaganda painted Siberia as a land of opportunity. But for many, it was a land of suffering. Today, there is a cultural revival in Siberia. Efforts are being made to preserve and celebrate indigenous cultures. Educational programs aim to teach the younger generation about their heritage. Environmental projects are also underway to protect Siberia's unique ecosystem. The region's natural beauty is being recognized and preserved. Politically, there is a growing movement for greater autonomy. Siberians are demanding more control over their own affairs. Economically, there is a push to develop local industries. The goal is to reduce dependence on Moscow. Technological advancements are also being made. Innovation is driving the region forward. There is a strong sense of unity among the people, pride in their heritage, and hope for the future. Siberia's story is one of resilience and determination, a region that has endured much but continues to strive for a better future. Siberia's vast wealth has not translated into prosperity for its people. Despite being the source of Russia's riches, Siberia remains underdeveloped and impoverished. The region suffers from high unemployment, crumbling infrastructure, and widespread poverty. This stark economic disparity is a source of deep resentment among Siberians. The Trans-Siberian and Baikal-Amur mainline railways stand as potent symbols of this inequality. These engineering marvels were built on the backs of Siberian labor. They serve as conduits for funneling Siberia's wealth out of the region and into the coffers of Moscow. In 2023, the Tomsk region in Siberia paid over 150 billion rubles in taxes to Moscow. It received less than 10% of that amount back for its own development. This economic injustice is a driving force behind the growing movement for Siberian autonomy. Siberia's natural gas and oil fields are among the richest in the world. Yet the people who work these fields often endure harsh conditions and receive little compensation. Public services in Siberia, such as schools and hospitals, are severely underfunded. This lack of investment in essential services further exacerbates the region's struggles. Despite these challenges, Siberians take pride in their rich cultural heritage. Artists, musicians, and craftspeople continue to celebrate and preserve their traditions. The natural beauty of Siberia, from Lake Baikal to its vast forests, remains a source of inspiration and pride. Environmental activists in the region are working tirelessly to protect these natural treasures. The call for greater autonomy is not just about economic justice, but also about preserving Siberia's unique identity and heritage. As the movement for autonomy gains momentum, the voices of Siberians demanding change grow louder and more resolute. Section 5. I am Siberian, not Russian. A cultural awakening in the East. A new sense of identity is taking root in Siberia. More and more Siberians are rejecting the label of Russian. They are embracing their own unique cultural heritage. This cultural awakening is finding expression in various ways. There is a resurgence of interest in indigenous languages and traditions. There is a growing movement to promote Siberian art, music, and literature. The I'm Siberian movement is a powerful manifestation of this trend. It celebrates Siberia's distinct identity. It promotes regional pride and autonomy. This movement is gaining momentum, particularly among young people. They are fed up with Moscow's control. They are determined to chart their own course. Cultural workshops are becoming increasingly popular. Elders are passing down their knowledge to the younger generation. Cultural festivals are a vibrant display of Siberian heritage. Traditional games and community gatherings are fostering a sense of unity. Traditional crafts are being revived and celebrated. Language immersion camps and storytelling sessions are popular among the youth. Cultural parades and music performances are a testament to Siberia's rich heritage. Regional pride events are a celebration of Siberian identity. Cultural fairs are bringing communities together. Traditional art displays are gaining popularity. Cultural festivals are a vibrant celebration of Siberian heritage. Cultural events are fostering a sense of unity and pride. Cultural gatherings are a testament to Siberia's rich heritage. Cultural festivals are a vibrant celebration of Siberian identity. Section 6. The Siberian Battalion. Taking up arms for Ukraine and freedom. The formation of the Siberian Battalion in late 2023 was a watershed moment. This volunteer fighting force is composed of Siberians who have taken up arms against Russia. They fight alongside their Ukrainian brethren. They share a common goal: to defeat Putin's aggression and secure a free and independent Siberia. The motivations of the Siberian Battalion are complex. Some are driven by a sense of solidarity with Ukraine. Others see the war as an opportunity to strike a blow against Moscow's rule. Still others are motivated by a desire to protect their homeland from the ravages of war. Whatever their reasons, the Siberian Battalion represents potent, new force in the conflict. Their presence on the battlefield has sent shockwaves through the Kremlin. The Siberian Battalion has garnered significant support from local communities. Volunteers provide essential supplies and medical aid to the battalion. Tactical drills and strategic planning sessions are a daily routine. Their successful operations have boosted morale and strengthened their resolve. Interviews reveal their experience and hopes for a free Siberia. Messages of support from families back home keep their spirits high. Bonding moments over shared meals strengthen their unity. Despite harsh weather conditions, their resilience remains unshaken. The international community has taken notice of their efforts. Global protests and solidarity marches echo their call for freedom. As they reflect on their journey, they look towards a future of freedom and independence. Section 7. A world transformed. The global impact of a free Siberia. The world watches with bated breath as the situation in Siberia unfolds. The potential consequences of Siberian independence are enormous. For Russia, the loss of Siberia would be catastrophic. It would mean losing 75% of its landmass. It would mean losing access to the vast natural resources that fuel its economy. It would mean a dramatic decline in Russia's global standing. For the rest of the world, a free Siberia presents both opportunities and challenges. The region's vast resources would be up for grabs. This could lead to new economic partnerships. It could also lead to increased competition and instability. The West would face the challenge of integrating a newly independent Siberia into the existing global order. Experts would need to navigate the complex geopolitical landscape. Humanitarian efforts would be crucial in stabilizing the region. Environmental conservation would become a priority. Preserving Siberia's rich cultural heritage would also be essential. Educational and research collaborations could flourish. Technological advancements could see a significant boost. Tourism and cultural exchanges would open new avenues for global interaction. Ultimately, the world would need to work together to ensure a peaceful transition for Siberia. Section 8. The Dragon's Shadow. China's ambitions in a post-Russian Siberia. China is watching the situation in Siberia with keen interest. A weakened Russia presents a unique opportunity for Beijing to expand its influence. China's Belt and Road Initiative has already made significant inroads into Central Asia. Siberia, with its vast resources and strategic location, is the next logical target. China has a long history of territorial expansionism. It has shown a willingness to use economic and military means to achieve its goals. A power vacuum in Siberia would be too tempting for Beijing to resist. The West must be prepared to counter China's ambitions in the region. Failure to do so could have dire consequences for global security. China's global strategy extends beyond Siberia, with significant investments in Africa and other developing regions. Beijing's diplomatic efforts aim to secure its interests and expand its influence on the global stage. Technological advancements also play a crucial role in China's strategy, with investments in 5G and other cutting-edge technologies. Militarily, China continues to modernize its forces, conducting exercises and expanding its naval and air capabilities. Soft power is another tool in China's arsenal, with cultural initiatives like Confucius Institutes and media outreach. The international community remains divided on how to respond to China's rise, with some advocating for engagement and others for containment. Strategic alliances and partnerships will be crucial in shaping the future geopolitical landscape. As the world watches, the unfolding situation in Siberia could be a harbinger of broader geopolitical shifts. The actions taken now will determine the balance of power for years to come. Ensuring global security and stability will require concerted efforts and cooperation from all nations. Section 9. A new dawn for Siberia? Navigating the path to self-determination. The path to Siberian autonomy or independence will be long and difficult. It will require courage, determination, and unity among the Siberian people. It will also require support from the international community. The West must stand with the people of Siberia as they seek to determine their own destiny. The stakes are high. A free and independent Siberia would be a victory for democracy and self-determination. It would be a blow against authoritarianism and oppression. It would reshape the global balance of power. The world is watching. The future of Siberia hangs in the balance. The hopes and dreams of future generations rest on the decisions made today. Remembering the past, Siberia looks forward to a brighter future. A new dawn is on the horizon. The journey is just beginning.